Yo, what's good everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the TheStankCast with myself, Ham Stank. Today I am joined only by Cowie. It's just going to be a twofer. It's just going to be a twofer. That's what you're getting today. I think that's good enough for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a busy week, quite well. No, actually, it's been a fun week for us.
Yes.
We've been out doing a few things. We had a wee bit of a foot golf competition earlier on in the week.
Mm-hmm.
Which my dad was pissed that we didn't invite him to, by the way.
Was he really?
Yeah, he wanted to come.
Oh, did he actually?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Definitely should invite him.
I got home and you dropped a little cheers for the invite, and I was like, oh, made me feel bad, put me in my place.
I don't think your dad would want to play foot golf.
See, the thing is, right, my dad never played football growing up, right? Nobody did in my family. It was ice hockey. They were an ice hockey family. And,
I knew you and your brother played it, but I didn't realise it was because of that. Like.
Yeah, nobody played football. Like my dad back in the day, he was almost an Olympic sailor, so he was. Almost went to the Olympics. Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's mental.
I know, the look on your face is mad, right? I didn't know that for the longest time, but him and his brother were...
like full hanging off the side of the boat?
Yeah. Him and his older brother were doing that, and they almost made the Olympics. I can't remember the reason. I'll have to find out the reason why they didn't go to the Olympics. But he missed out for some reason. And then after that, he joined the police and everything.
Oh, that's mental. I didn't even realise that.
Yeah, so none of them played football.
Oh,
they were all ice hockey.
So when I start coming to your house, can I address your father like, hey, sailor?
Nah, bruv, my dad would not accept that. He would not accept that. You know what? Coming from you, he might.
Oh, yeah.
Coming from you, he might. Yeah, he might allow it.
Oh my god. Yeah, you'll need to find out why he didn't make it in the Olympics. That's well mad. I can't believe I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
well,
quite cool.
Yeah. He was. It was interesting to me, man. But I never expected it either until he told me. Because he loves talking about boats and that. But yeah, I never did it. I can't remember why I got into that.
Because you were talking about being an ice hockey family, and then you said your dad was nearly...
Yeah, but why was I even saying that?
I don't know, yeah. How did you actually bring that up to me?
2 minutes into this podcast, and I've already lost train of thought once again. Oh my god.
You were on about playing foot golf.
Foot golf, yeah. That's why he was wanting to come. Yeah, so he didn't play football when he was younger at all. He's only just started picking it up now. Thank you, I'm back on train of thought. He's only just started picking it up now, and he does this walking football in Arbroath.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so they do like competitions all over Scotland. I think they held one in Dundee not long ago, and he's in a team of that. So he doesn't know how to kick the ball properly.
Yeah,
like he's fully admitted he doesn't know how to pass the ball and anything like that. So he wants to come and do the foot golf as a form of training.
I've got some questions for him about that walking golf. Like, is there a max miles per hour, or is it like
you just have to walk? You have to
like those speed walkers.
Yeah.
Like
but it's over 50, so you ain't got many people doing that.
Yeah, I suppose not really got the hips for that.
No, I think that's against the purpose of it, because for over 50s who can't really play anymore, just want to have a game of football. Yeah. But it's a good thing for him because it keeps him active, man.
Yeah, too right. That's pretty good. Like.
Yeah. But we had a wee run of the foot golf. Just a wee tester to see how everybody would get on. I've done maybe 5 or 6 times now around Arbroath.
Yeah, I've played once. Well, we've done that.
Yeah, I've had most people out though. I've had you out, Josh out. I've had Jake loads of times. Karis has been out. Brandon's been out. Luke's been out, and we've all had like a wee.
Yeah, it was
run.
actually really good. I actually really enjoyed it when we went.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things that I really want to do. For one of the content for YouTube, that's one of the ones I want to do, a league of that. I know it's only like a league that everyone has to play 10 games, and it's your score at the end after all
chances.
Yeah, you're wee toe poke, man. You've got it down. Literally the worst technique.
It's because it's not about football. It's not about being good at football. It's not about curving it, hitting with the inside of the foot. It's fucking
you need straight
line
lines.
In one of them ones.
What we'll do, right, is we'll get up to Brecon. Because Brecon has like a proper 18-holer, and it's a good one.
Oh, is it 18?
Yeah, it's proper golf size as well.
Oh, savage.
Yeah, it's good.
What, like really long, as in like am I going to be expected to kick it proper far?
Yeah, like par 5s and that proper like par 5s.
Like legit. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's where the game changes, honestly. Because the one down in Arbroath is like pitch and putt.
Yeah, if I just toe punt it really hard, I can make it the length of all of them.
Yeah.
If I can't do that,
maybe
I'm
not
have
that back one. You know, that back one next to the road where it swings all the way around.
If I punted it hard enough,
you're
next time we'll go. I'll show you. I'll fucking full punt it and see if it's full toe punter and see what happens.
No, but you actually did a good showing at that. I was surprised.
Yeah, considering I fucking was hitting it accidentally onto the wrong hole and then made it back in. Like,
chipped it in from the fairway of another hole you chipped it over like a bush in a tree, and it went in.
Yeah, that was mental.
And I was videoing it at the time, and I lost the ball because I was looking on my phone the whole time, and I zoomed in on my phone like that, and I lost the ball, and I didn't realize it went in. And then Jake was like, "You missed that, no way!" It was oh man.
Worst thing is that's probably the best football moment of my life.
I could probably, yeah, I can agree with that.
I didn't play football. Yeah, that was probably my finest moment ever.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I've seen. No, nah. To be fair, man, you pulled off some saves in those Coca-Cola
Sevens.
I'm not just
it helps when you're the size of the goal.
Honestly, though, down it like a salmon, man. You were, man.
Like a salmon.
Honestly, out the wild.
Oh, that was slamming. Actually, that was good. Where was that? That was at an actual training pitch, was it not?
That was in the
somebody's Scotland. Not somebody's Scotland. Like somebody's training.
There was
pitch.
Loads of times that we went up. There was ones we did in Dundee. There was ones that we went to Glasgow.
I think it was in Glasgow then. Was it like Scotland's training?
Yeah, it was like indoor pitches.
I remember.
Yeah, it was like 7-a-side pitches indoor. Yes. There was like 6 of them along with. Yeah.
Yeah, it was glad. That was sick.
Yeah, it was good fun actually. Shit like that's good when you're in school.
Yeah.
And they don't do anything for that for the middle-aged people like us. Well, they do. You just have to be fit. You know what I mean?
Well, you could just play normal football, like.
That's what I mean. I'm just not fit enough to do that anymore.
I've
got a job.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't have time for
you'd
hobbies.
probably be. You were decent at football. You'd probably be good enough to play for like a really. Shit
I would. I
Sunday
could still go.
Just turn up to the games.
Yeah, I could 100%. But I don't get Saturdays or Sundays off. So nobody plays football Monday, Tuesday.
I always forget that it's the Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's so grim.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
Yeah. But then later on in the week, I did get out, so I got this Sunday off. I got given this Sunday off, which was nice of my head chef. Randomly gave us off, and Dale was having a wee party up at his house, like a wee shed warming type thing. So he's built this shed outside, like a party shed, well a pub shed really.
Yeah, pub shed. Yeah,
and he had all the boys round, and it was a good laugh.
It was actually really good.
Such a good laugh. Yeah,
I wasn't expecting to like. It was like I didn't know what it was going to be like. I just thought it would maybe be a couple of drinks, and that was going to be like I thought we were going to have a couple of drinks and then just watch the UFC.
I think the people didn't know who was going to show up either. Yeah. Like the fact that like I rocked up late after work, I came down, rocked up late, and like people didn't know what kind of vibe. Because when you get to that our age, like 20, 29 and that, people have got kids and all this other shit. So you never know what kind of vibe people are going to show up in. You know what I mean? They could just be tired or just there to show face, but everybody showed up.
Yeah, everybody showed up
on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody showed up.
That was some more commitment than I've seen from people in a while.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like Brandon was going until like 5 in the morning or something.
Yeah,
man. It was
mad.
crazy. It was crazy.
So good.
Sitting watching the UFC and he's got no idea what's going on, man. He's
he didn't watch a single bit of it. He sat right next to the TV and just spoke to us. He didn't actually watch a single bit of UFC.
Oh man, it was great though. The UFC.
It was sick. It was sick.
We didn't even watch much of the UFC either, man. We switched. We were just too busy drinking and fucking listening to tunes and talking, reminiscing most of the time.
And then I think the fact that we were watching the
boxing came on.
Actually, the first time in my life ever that boxing has been watched instead of the UFC.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the Jake Paul fight one. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, kind of upset to have just admitted that actually, but
yeah, you did just admit that you were excited to watch that.
I watched Jake Paul fight Diaz instead of the UFC.
The thing is, I was quite excited to watch it as well, but
I was just, I know it's almost the sake for it, but I was just so sure this time he was going to lose. Like, I was just so sure that Nate Diaz would take every single punch that he could possibly throw.
I knew that would happen, and
then hopefully he would, like, at least have. But like, every shot he landed,
yeah.
Like, I know he's not a power guy, but fucking hell, like, there's sometimes he was putting power in that was working. Like, more of that, not just like. Run in with your hands above your head and then like slap him in the face.
Literally in the second round, he ran at Jake.
He tried to fucking single leg him in the first round.
Guillotined him in the last. I don't know. It just came out. I was moving and out of breath.
Nate Diaz.
Oh no! That's a clip.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Yeah, sorry. To be fair, I said to you that it was likely to be Jake Paul points, but I thought Diaz would have put a better fight up than he did at least.
Yeah, he did the whole...
I was just sure that if anyone was going to do it, it would be someone that could just take all the shots and eventually land some back, like which he would normally do, but there was never any power.
It just shows, like, he lost his fight before that against Tommy Fury, and he got outclassed. You saw the difference in level when he...
when it's an actual boxer.
Yeah,
you know what
that's
I mean?
what I'm saying. And Nate Diaz, although he's been boxing and striking for a long time, he's not a natural. He doesn't box like a natural boxer.
The problem is he's an MMA striker, and even MMA strikers are not like boxers.
No,
like even
not,
the best MMA strikers are not boxers. Don't get me wrong. He just doesn't pick fucking good strikers to go with. Like Diaz, like I say, is not a good striker. He's just an awkward guy that can take so many shots and eventually like take you down.
If you've got a gas tank, you'll be able to get past Diaz. That's all that proves to me.
You just need to outscore him. Yeah, all you need to do is outscore Diaz. You just need to last longer or as long as him so you can land more shots. That's it.
All that fight proved to me was that Jake Paul could last the distance going at a decent pace. Although his shots got less and less effective the longer the fight went on. Because at the end, if it was another 4 rounds on that, Diaz eventually starts to take over.
I think even 2 rounds and it could have started. Because you seen like especially at the end of that last round, he was like hanging on to Nate and like not letting go of him and shit like that.
That's
and,
right.
Even when the ref was trying to like split it up, he was like still just keeping hold. You could tell he was so near gone. But kudos to him because I thought he looked fucked after the first round. Yet he still just kept coming back and just going and going and going and going. Like fair play to him.
But the thing is, he didn't look good for a boxer either.
No, he didn't. No, not at all.
He was
like
moving
kudos
back
to his gas tank, but I don't think I think Diaz was just shit. I don't think he looked good. I think Diaz was just shite.
He was fighting off the back foot a lot, and he didn't look particularly good fighting off the back foot either. Although he selected a few good shots, he was wide open for a lot of shots Nate threw. And Nate,
Nate gave him every uppercut he could have asked for. Like Nate Diaz was just like basically guarding with an open bit under his face. He was just getting uppercutted relentlessly.
Yeah, but then Diaz was doing the same back.
Yeah,
because he bopped Paul's head a few times.
He was catching more of them on the inside when they were like inside.
He was doing a lot of inside fighting, but
it just all the power came from.
Yeah, there was no power in any of Diaz's shots, man. You saw him in the first round waving these arm punches, man. It was mad.
Yeah, I think it's fair play. Jake Paul obviously hits quite hard. To be fair.
Yeah, he must.
I feel like showing the reaction to some of the shots that he took from Nate Diaz, that Nate Diaz took from him. I feel like I maybe believe he's got a bit of power now, but all
it really says is that he's better than the MMA fighters at boxing. And what does that mean?
Well, he's better than a not very good boxer MMA fighter.
He's better than the retired MMA fighters.
Yeah, there's some people that are in MMA that came from boxing, or even that came from kickboxing that would just piece him up, like they just would, like. But obviously, it's different as well. Like when you're boxing, you don't have zero concern about someone kicking you in the leg, no concern about someone kicking you anywhere at all, no concern about someone trying to take you down, no concern about somebody trying to clinch and
it's not a fight, it's a boxing match.
Yeah, so it's like you just don't do it the same. You just don't do it the same. So it's fucking.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, no matter how good a striker you are in MMA, a boxer's always going to outbox you.
That's what I'm saying. If he's been dedicating himself to it for the last 4 or 5 years, right? And these guys who are doing MMA and doing the US are in the UFC. These guys are they've got to focus on 8-9 different disciplines. You know what I mean? They've got to go in and learn different disciplines all the time. I know a lot of them do specific stuff and they could train to be, but you're not going to catch up. Even if you've been doing it your whole life, right? You've been doing little bits in that. You maybe, if you're an elite striker, able to go in and knock him out or something like that. But he's got the game down now. He knows how to move in the ring. He knows how to score points and not get hit too much. So he's worked on the game of boxing a lot longer. So he's got that advantage over these MMA fighters.
Yeah, I think he, like you say, he's had a strict discipline. You know what I mean? Like it's the same. I think when if obviously you're not going to take somebody
he's a prick, by the way,
in MMA and they're going to turn around and tell them to win some intense grappling competition, because obviously it's different in the same sense that you're obviously going to get beat by someone that trains just grappling 5 days a week, comparatively to somebody that trains grappling, striking, a bit of judo, a bit of this, you know what I mean? Because they're not specialising in it. So I suppose say expecting an MMA fighter to beat a boxer is the same as expecting an MMA fighter to fucking submit a grappler in a fucking jiu-jitsu match, or to fucking out-wrestle a wrestler in a fucking freestyle wrestling match or something, you know what I mean? So if you specialise in one aspect, you really should be winning in it, but
I'm trying to think of current UFC fighters who knock
Leon
out Jake
Edwards.
Paul. I was thinking Leon Edwards, but
Leon Edwards
is he not
kills.
too small?
Nah.
Leon's 6 something.
185, 170, is it?
That was the first name that came to my head was Leon Edwards.
Is he 170?
No.
I can't even think here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Usman.
he's 170, yeah.
185 is.
They were catch weight at
Adesanya,
185, but
No.
that's what Jake Paul fought at.
Yeah.
Nah, I reckon Jake Lee. Because how old's Jake Paul? 6'1". How old? How tall is Jake Paul? 6'1".
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Leon Edwards is like 6 foot something as well.
I think he's 6'3".
He's a bit leaner, but I think he. That
was the first name that came to my head was Leon Edwards.
It's hard because a lot of the really good boxers are like 135ers and 140, like people that just wouldn't be fighting.
The thing
you
is,
know what I
right,
mean?
elite striking in MMA is you throw such different shots than you would in boxing. You know what I
Don't
mean?
know, like,
They can't
see,
sneak through a
Darren
lot
Till.
more and stuff
I
like
reckon
that.
Darren Till outboxes. I reckon Darren Till outboxes.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Jake
probably.
Paul. I think.
He's probably a better boxer than he is when he's not worrying about all that other stuff.
People like
so.
Adesanya and stuff like he would
Yeah, of
outbox
course.
him.
Yeah, of course.
Pereira would absolutely
They're
take
all-
his head off.
Yeah, massive, doesn't he? But that's what Jake's been doing to the other guys. He's been picking
Pereira
small
was
guys.
185.
Yeah, I know, but he was fucking.
Yeah.
He was never 185 in the octagon, man.
Yeah,
But that's-
well, no, you're
Shut
right.
up.
But he could weigh in the day before, which is what boxing did.
Yeah.
Jake Paul wouldn't have been 185.
The thing
in
is,
that
Jake
fight.
Paul's been doing that. He's been picking all the smaller UFC athletes as well. Everyone's been smaller. Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley,
Yeah,
and
the first person he picked that was bigger. What happened?
yeah, he got
got
pummeled
fucking
by
beat.
him. He got beat by him, man. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, Leon Edwards, I don't probably piece him up. I would say so. Yeah, but no, I wasn't impressed at the fight at all. It was kind of boring.
Nah, neither.
To be honest, kind of disappointed by Nate's performance in it.
Very
Then
disappointed by
and-
Nate and unimpressed by Jake. Is the general.
Yeah, that would be the general
Consensus,
consensus
yeah.
of that fight.
Fucking Diaz, man.
I think he's going. I think after that, I don't know what Paul does.
Well, they agreed to this. Well, they're hoping to do this whole fucking PFL thing, eh? Jake Paul
But then,
versus
right, I
Nate
don't
Diaz
get-
in
I don't
in
get
PFL.
this Jake Paul guy, right? Because he's going. I want
I
to
don't
be.
get this, Jake.
I don't get him though because he's like, I want to be a world champion boxer,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's like, I'll do MMA with fucking Nate Diaz, or I'll do MMA with. Oh, you're not gonna be a world. You're not gonna be a world champion boxer doing all these
Yeah,
things.
but I just think is. Do you not think he knows he's not going to be a world class boxer?
Yeah, of course he does.
So I think it's just all. I think it's all money. Like, you just talk to try and make as much money as he can. I think he knows he's like, he said something in that post fight interview like, I'll want Nate Diaz in MMA, more professional boxers, and then Canelo.
Yeah.
Cool. Even a retired Canelo will absolutely KO him first round in. Like.
Yeah,
It's not even worth imagining what would happen in that fight. It would be shockingly one-sided. It would be horrendous. But and surely he knows
What
that.
happens in like 5 years' time though? What if it's in 5 years' time and Paul's been doing it 5 years?
Same thing.
I don't
happens.
think he's ever going to be a world champion. By the way,
No.
he's not that good.
I don't
he's
think
not.
he's ever going to beat Canelo.
No, of course not. He's not. I don't think Canelo ever entertains it.
Nah, of course he wouldn't.
And
Canelo
Canelo's not- I
knows
don't think-
Canelo knows fine well that he would smash him without even having to like
I don't think
make a
he's
point of it.
into that type of
No.
thing anyway. But
Yeah, I think it'd be almost insulting for him being expected to fight him.
yeah. One thing I did like about the show was that Wade was on it.
The interview guy.
Yeah, I like Wade Plums. Yeah,
What was he on before? Did you not see he was on something before?
he just does the YouTube channel, the breakdown. But
Of the Misfits things.
yeah, he does all the influencer boxing. He covers all that stuff usually. But then he had a fallout with Misfits, and he's not on their stuff anymore. So it was good to see him on the
so on an
DAZN.
actual, because that's an actual boxing event as well.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
all
yeah.
professional boxers.
Yeah,
weren't they?
all the undercards are professional boxers. He was on the commentary team as well,
Do you know what?
and he just made it from a YouTube page.
That
It's
is
class.
pretty mad that, like, people are saying it's obviously a disgrace for boxing, but if it's bringing enough attention to boxing that on a full-on professional card, Jake Paul's the headliner.
Yeah.
Like, I suppose you've
cares,
got to give
man?
fair play to that. Like, that is bringing some attention back to boxing that it's really losing.
There was a young fighter on the card that got a really clean knockout, I believe.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I don't think we were actually paying attention at this time.
Nah, the only one I really paid attention to was that
Diaz,
one.
yeah.
Was Diaz Paul.
Let me just find this undercard.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to know what.
Well, Chris Avella was fighting again.
Who?
Chris Avella, is that not Nate Diaz's crew? One of him.
Oh, I have no idea, mate. Probably.
Yeah.
I'd imagine he'll have at least gotten one or two of his guys on the same card.
Yeah, I think he did.
Fucking hell. Diaz Army.
Ashton's. I think your phone's up there, mate. Yeah, it was that
Oh,
Ashton.
yeah. We're fucking videoing on my phone.
It's that Ashton Silva. He got a knockout in the
Uh-huh.
knockout KO of William Silva. You can have a look there.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Let's see.
I can't actually see it myself, so I can tell you.
I'm not sure which. Oh, that's not a left, right. Not one KO.
Let me just speed this up a little bit. It's taking a little bit too long. Oh, he's on the ground now. Marvellous. Right. I think he knocks him down here.
Ah, he's lying on the ground, chef.
But you don't even see it.
You've shown me it. You just as soon as you turned it around to me, he was just on the ground.
Oh, he knocked him down with a body shot,
He'd
bro.
been killed.
Look, knocks him down with a body shot.
Oh,
Stiff
fucking
left shot.
slamming, fucking left half up or whatever you would call that.
Yeah.
That was fucking.
If you want to see
right
what
in
we're
the
watching, it's
fucking-
Ashton Silva KOs William Silva.
Right in the kidney.
Yeah, it was a good punch.
Yeah, that's a
a good
savage
punch.
one.
Like, he's a young up-and-coming boxer, man.
Yeah.
And he's had lots of good fights, and that's a lot of good eyes for him.
That's like the same kind of punch that. What was his name? What's the guy that he just recently got arrested? I think for like, he's a boxer. He fought Ryan Garcia.
Tank.
Tank Davis. That was like what he fucking put
finished
Ryan
with
Garcia
down
with.
there.
Was
Yeah,
one of them,
yeah.
that fucking mad left body shot.
Yeah. That was a great fight as well. That really was a good fight.
That was the only bit of it I seen, to be fair. I didn't actually watch that
I watched
fight.
all of that. That was
I
a
just
great
seen
fight.
that.
I haven't watched the Crawford highlights yet.
Me neither. I only knew it was on because I got a free bet on my betting thing, and I
And you
and
put
then
it on it.
I just put it on the first bet that came up.
Did
and
you
it
win?
was, no.
Oh.
The guy, I got the right person, but I think the bet, it was like one of them power play ones. I think it had him to win by like decision or points or something like that, and he KO'd him. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a great fight though.
so great.
You never win your bets, man.
Here, I won one. Fucking, what was it? Paul Craig, KO, TKO, second round.
I've won one in
That's the one I
history.
won. No, I won once before as well that I put like 5 fights in a row on and I won them all, but it was like all people that definitely should have won, so I didn't really win that much from it. But I've done it. Done it
It's still
before.
it's still on the record.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
And I won £2.30 on the lottery the other day as well, so you know.
so I'll eat my words then. I apologise.
Yeah.
Printing money. What did we do after that?
That was it. Fucking fell asleep, man. It was like 6 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning.
that's
fucking
roughly. I'd have
finished.
to stay up till like 6 o'clock in the morning
Mhm.
to watch these fights, especially when it was that disappointing.
Yeah, no, it would have been better sleeping.
Yeah, genuinely, genuinely, it would have been better going to sleep and then waking up and just watching
being,
the
or
highlights.
just being told, yeah. No, well, beat 1 point. It's like, oh, cool.
Oh, well, don't even bother watching it. It was. I think it just carried on from the night, but I made the good night anyway.
Yeah,
It was funny.
yeah, it was entertaining.
We need to do more stuff like that with the boys.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think Dale said he wanted to do more of those.
Yeah, he wants
Shed
to
parties.
play poker nights and stuff like that.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Just can't invite Jake because he came and fucking
Yeah, man, what's up with that?
fucking
Man's never-
first day ever playing it and he won every game.
We went camping like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we taught Jake how to play poker at the camping. We played for about 3-4 hours. And
Yeah,
Jake
but
won
the
every
thing
fucking-
is, yeah, we taught him by playing it with him, and even in the teaching game, he won.
Yeah.
And I was trying to win, like I wasn't trying to be like fucking.
I to be fair though, I like when
I was
I
betting
would
big
fold
for
I would
no-
fold my
yeah.
cards, and then I would tell him. I was giving him hints and that, but he played it himself, and he went on and won every game, man.
Oh,
and the
'cause-
thing is, I'm a
'cause
good poker player.
Because we had the chips and it wasn't real money. I was always betting big, I guess, but still, it was fucking.
Yeah.
It was quite impressive. Or concerned, or he's just fucking absolutely mugging us all off. He knows how to play
Yeah, because he's been
poker
inviting
fucking well.
me. He's been inviting me around to play poker recently, so I'm thinking he's actually been playing poker the whole time. You know what I mean?
Actually, really good at poker.
Yeah.
Just
But I would like to do it, and it has to be £20 buy-in.
I would do it for action money as well.
£20
yeah.
buy-in, £10 rebuy-in after the first hour and a half. After that,
But
no
then
more buy-ins.
use thingies. I was going to say what else would you use. I was going to say we'd just still be using
Chips.
what they call chips. That's when we're
I
using
knew
all
you
the
were
money.
going to
But
go
I'm
with
excited
that,
to
but yeah.
start chucking coins now.
£10.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we would still use the chips and everything, obviously.
Yeah, here I would do that. That'd be better.
Yeah, that's better than the Dungeons and Dragons now.
Nah, I want to do the Dungeons and Dragons. Like,
I still have a boy at work that says he'll do it with us.
what? And he'll be the dungeon master.
Well, yeah, he wants to play too, though.
I wonder if we could get somebody that would be happily just being the dungeon master.
Yeah.
That's why we need to have a thing like Craigslist on in the UK.
Craigslist?
That's what they use in America for shit like that.
Yeah.
Posting advertisements for fucking and you go need a.
They still use that.
Maybe not need a dungeon master. That might come across wrong.
Kind of comments are going to be and me, daddy.
I'll be the master of your dungeon.
Oh, no. I'll be your dirty slave.
Ah, god. What were you saying there? You caught me off guard.
The dungeon master. No, but he said.
Fucking, I'm playing footsie with me now. Who's dungeon?
No, but he said he'd be actually keen to do it, and he's got a mate that would want to play as well. But
I don't know. That would be like I'd be game for doing that, but that would be like quite
it's one of them things
anxiety inducing.
Yeah.
Like the first time you ever meet someone, being like, right now we're about to seriously get into some dorky characters. Like
yeah, but if you don't, that's how you introduce yourself to each other. It'll be easier going back the next time and being, oh, I get to be that dork again.
I don't introduce myself as my actual name. I introduce myself as my character.
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as they come in.
Yeah. He only knows you as whatever your character's
Steve,
name
if that's
is.
how we doing it, I'll do this.
Yeah. You've
But
got
they
to come
have
in
to-
costume
They
and
need to know
everything.
as well. Yeah, they need to rock up, and at no point are they like to pretend.
You should have like a half face mask, like covers like 3/4 of your face or something. My boy never sees who you are.
Gorlock, the world eater.
That's the problem with it, though. Josh is right, man. That's the problem with it. As soon as we do stuff like that, so we're just gonna take the piss. We're just gonna get out of hand.
That's why it has to be as soon as they come. Like you arrive in character, and it does not fall.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that would be so sick, though. I want to do that actually.
Can you imagine?
I'd be a
hobbit.
great.
I'd be a
I know
hobbit.
you'd be a hobbit.
I'd
We've
be a
actually
hobbit.
discussed this. Josh thinks I'd be a homoerotic, glistening, muscular man.
Oh yeah, yeah, he would. Yeah.
I'm gonna be strong, but
Do you think you would just create a character that's the total opposite of what you are now, or do you think
what
you
you
would
trying to say, like
no? Or do you think you would create a character that is like just an emphasis on everything you are now?
I think it would be a character that was an emphasis on everything that I want to be.
Okay.
That's what I would probably. There would be all the cool things I can imagine being. You know what I mean? I'd be.
Yeah. Like
that would be what I'd
so,
be.
so like put it this way. So if you were in like your like best form ever, you as a person, this is what
Yeah.
your peak could have been. Is that what you kind of imagine?
Except bigger, like.
Even bigger.
Yeah, like I'm talking like it's totally gonna back up Josh's point now, but like I'm talking like sort of Thanos Hulk vibes,
Yeah,
like
I knew-
big, like
yeah,
but
okay.
like but more for
World
just like
Eater
the
vibes.
strength. Yeah, just more so I could just like throw fucking everything and anything, and I'd have like a huge sword. Like, not a huge sword, a huge axe, or like a massive hammer. That would be like the weapon.
I'd be really small and even stronger than you.
Nah, I'd be like, no, you fucking would
Ah,
not.
yeah,
No one's stronger than the Hulk.
Yes, I would.
No.
I'd find a way. No one's
That's the whole
stronger
point
than
of being
Hulk.
big. I'm the strongest.
That's the problem. We just do shit to fuck each other up. I would have no superpowers as a hobbit.
Well, it's because I don't know, but I think like you pick like you've got a
Traits and
strength
stuff.
value,
Yeah,
if you know what I mean. So I couldn't just be like
Everything on
strength
strength.
infinity +5.
And
Like
you've got like no brains.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you have to have like a reasonable amount, but I think I would just be. It's difficult because it would either be someone that's like a super strong, or it would be like mental
super
magic, super strong power, or there would be, or it would be magic as fuck.
Yeah, okay.
And then I wouldn't be concerned. Like I'd be like
yeah.
cloak, hooded, and magic as a motherfucker. Like that would be the other option. Like when I got Elden Ring, that's the first thing I did was became like
Such
a
a good
fucking
game.
wizard, like full blown wizard. I found one of the costumes. It was like a pointy hat and I was walking around. I had just everything on
Yes.
magic, and I was just fucking belting spells out everywhere.
Yeah, I can imagine it being something like that. That's
Yeah.
like type of character a lot of people would go for. I think I would be a hobbit. Or
But what's the benefit of that? Like, what's the why? Yeah, but like I'm saying I want to be magic because it's magic and that's cool. I could get spells and fight people. You're like, I want to be a hobbit. Why?
because I want to hide.
I just want to be small.
I'm playing.
Check.
I'm playing to my character.
Oh.
Because hobbits are loyal
Uh-huh.
and they're really good people, kind-hearted, you know, and they're really good at like completing quests.
Yeah, but spells and shit.
I really wouldn't be a hobbit.
No.
I'd probably be a dwarf, if anything, to be honest. Dwarves are super strong for being their size.
Okay.
Really good
I
fighters.
was just the way to say that. I think they're meant to be strong, aren't they?
Really, really good fighters. Stubborn. And I would, like... I might not be... I don't think I'm too stubborn as a person now, but I would love to play a character that's really stubborn.
Yeah.
So
Stern
anytime
as fuck,
somebody's saying something, no.
Yeah.
Just no. No.
My thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing accents. I can't do accents, so...
You would be, because you, like, obviously, the Dungeon Master, they give you, like, options on stuff, so you would have to be, like... Do you mean you'd be someone that was just straight up like, oh, you turn up to, like, a fucking castle and the doors are locked, what do? You'd be like, smash it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Me
Yeah,
too,
like just like boar-headed, strong,
yeah, get stuck
stubborn.
in, yeah,
and
fair.
like if I want to do something, like I'm gonna want to do my thing, and if we choose as a group to do something else, say I'm outvoted and we're going the other way, I would be grumbling the whole time about why we're not doing my thing.
You're definitely going to die first in this game.
It's okay. That's okay. My ghost will come back.
That's they do,
and he'll be even worse.
They do that on The Big Bang Theory on one of the episodes.
The Ghost of Raj.
Yeah, the Ghost of Raj.
Yeah.
Yeah, Howard does it. That's amazing.
Yeah, he's really good at accents as well when he breaks out the Indian ones.
Just all of them when he what is it? The characters he does. I'm not even going to attempt to do it, but he that guy that's been in every movie.
Oh, God damn it!
Oh, and honestly, that joke. If Josh was here, he would have known exactly who I was talking about. He would know exactly what I was talking about just from saying that, because he's made that joke to me before. What's his name? He's Ghost Rider.
Never seen it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Gone in 50 seconds. Gone in 60 seconds.
Never seen it.
Oh my goodness! Oh, this is fucking stress.
Johnny Blaze.
Excuse me?
Johnny Blaze?
No, the guy that plays Ghost Rider in the Ghost Rider film. The Marvel, I think it's Marvel.
It says Johnny...
Well, it ain't Johnny Blaze, I'll tell you that right now.
I've got no idea.
Gone in 60 seconds. Type in Gone in 60 seconds.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Yes. Fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God. I'm actually looking at his face and I can't even remember his
name. Say it! It's me the fuck out.
Come on, right, you gotta get who it is.
Oh my God.
He's in Con Air.
Yeah, he's also in the
movie
movie
about
everything.
the thing.
I fucking told you, the dude that's in every fucking movie.
Yeah,
oh my God. This can fuck off, hey, like, this is annoying me now.
It's not UFC. They fight in the UFC, they fight in
an octagon.
Yeah, and other...
No, that's even... Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage, fucking hell. I got the last name when you said it. I was like, Cage?
That's all I was
Cage.
trying
I was like, oh my God, what's the rest? Yeah, Nicolas Cage. Why was I even talking about him again now?
You've gone on about the Dungeons and Dragons quote from...
Yes, yeah, because he says he does an impression of his voice.
You see how when your brain went, and
yeah.
I put you on track, and at the start of this episode, my brain went, and you didn't put me on track? That's 1-0 me.
Listen, I'm just about the vibes, man.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, you're here to control this kind of thing.
Oh, don't leave me.
I'm just here to be.
There's too much power.
Existing is all I do.
You do it pretty well.
I don't know, like...
I appreciate you.
Thanks, man. I'm happy now.
That went so gay. Why are the mics like peaking the whole time? Is it because I'm laughing? Yeah,
probably.
Maybe.
To be fair, I was moving this one around and didn't realise it was making a bit of background noise until just there.
I hope that's not in the whole time.
Sorry. No, I wasn't doing the whole time. I was just...
No, I do it as well, to be honest. You'll catch it in the video. With gun fingers. I was thinking about starting up streaming again.
Yeah.
Alright, and I was trying to think of a way that I could do it through my laptop that would be
what do you mean?
beneficial. So I want to get HDMI splitter where it goes to the TV and to the laptop, so I can record the game capture on the laptop but also actually play on the TV. Because I don't have a PC, this is.
So how do you do it before? How did you used to do it?
I just stream off the Xbox. But there's loads of benefits to streaming off the PC.
What, like the... What, so you can go straight to Twitch from the Xbox?
Yeah. You never seen it?
No.
It's
Never
just,
once in my life.
yeah. You just go over it, and like if you're in the party, your audio's included. Like,
Yeah, see, I know you've done that because every time I go in the party, it says like I have to agree to like have my
Yeah.
audio, but I didn't realize it just streamed straight from the Xbox. I thought you had to have.
yeah, you can stream, but it doesn't have any of the alerts or anything like that.
Is
popping
that
up.
why? Because I used to watch you and I would always send
Comment, but I would
stuff
be
on
on my
that and
phone.
nothing would.
It
You
wouldn't
wouldn't
come
ever
up on
reply.
screen. It's because it's not through that, which is why I
Ah.
wanted to do it through that. It's easier to just. It just looks better
I
as
just
well.
thought you were a dickhead.
Well, you were right. You were right.
No, there was
yeah.
one time me and Jake were both
Back there
watching it
on
and
it,
we were both
yeah.
like fucking interacting. Nothing was happening. I was like, rude. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's not even slaying. It's not even cranking 90s. But I was thinking about getting back into the streaming. There's
You
loads
should, because sometimes the game parties, like the Xbox Live parties, are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the GTA ones we've been playing recently have been good.
Yes.
And I've been saying it for...
Good's an overstatement, but yeah, we'll go with that.
Well, no, you didn't enjoy it. It's been hilarious. I didn't enjoy my first time playing it either, to be honest, man.
No.
I
Was yours because of dirty, stinking, cheating bastards, or was it?
Yeah,
was it-
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Cool, 'cause
Yeah,
mine was.
well, my first time playing the game, man, they put me in a Transformer race, and it was a car for about 30 seconds and then an airplane, and I had no idea how to drive
literally
the
what you
airplane.
did to me last night.
Yeah, I know.
Literally what you did to me last
Yeah, I
night.
know. But I tried to tell you.
Turned into a lorry, and the lorry started arse over tit
That was because
on its roof.
That's probably because you flew into the checkpoint upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't blame me. Get good. I also tried to teach you how to fly.
No, I did. I got the flying bit right, to be fair.
Well,
It was when it
see,
turned
when I
into the
jumped
drop.
in, nobody said a fucking word, right? And I was just raging the whole time because I couldn't fly anything. Then the next night I came on, I was like, right, actually tell me how to fucking play this game, and I might enjoy it. And then,
That was the creaking sound.
Yeah. And then I might enjoy the game. And they were like, they actually taught me how to play it.
I just, because it's cloud gaming, I know maybe if I wasn't poor and just had a better Xbox, but the having it on the cloud gaming, there's just a little bit of a delay, and it fucking catches me every time so
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
It
Just
just
get the new
it
Xbox,
fucks
bro.
me. I know I'm gonna need to.
Yeah.
Every time I do it, I'm like, oh, I better turn right for this corner, right. Oh, and then it goes. So then when I'm like, oh, I've steered too far, I need to counter steer. By the time I realise I've counter steered, I've fucked into a wall.
But the handling on GTA is mad as
it's
well.
piss as well. Yeah,
It's
it really
bad.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all or nothing on that game. It's like hard lock either way. That's it.
Yeah. That it's especially in the sports cars, like the supercars.
Yeah, I don't like doing the races now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the supercars are hard.
Or the motorbikes. The motorbike was twitchy as a the first one wasn't because I ended up on a fucking moped, but
I like the motorbike.
the
I thought
motorbike when it
motorbike's
was
the
very
easiest race.
twitchy as fuck. I
Yeah, you
like
just need
the
to get a good
sedans,
Xbox.
the saloons, the sedans, whatever you call them.
You just need a good Xbox, man.
Yeah, I do.
You really do.
I've had that bad boy for fucking years though, man. I think it's been to the wars. I think it lasts.
Yeah, well, the war's over. Beating a dead horse, man. It's like a vet stuck with PTSD now.
To be fair, Josh had this for longer. I think Josh's is like fucking, what did he say it was? Like 9 years old or something.
Jesus Christ.
I've had mine for at least 4 years.
That's not that old.
Or maybe I'm thinking. Oh no, actually that's a total lie. The one I had before that broke. I had that one for 4 years and it broke. I think 4 years, yeah.
Either way, you still need to get the new Xbox.
Yeah,
'cause it just makes
100%.
things a lot easier. Do you not
100%.
game share with Josh either?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, okay.
I want to get the new one because, to be fair, there is going to be games coming out for it that I want. Like that they're just not going to make on the old Xbox.
What games?
No, I just mean there will be.
Oh, you don't.
I don't
know
mean
any
there is
yet.
now. Well, are they not making a new GTA?
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah,
I highly doubt that'll come out on Xbox One.
I highly doubt it'll come out anytime soon.
Well, yeah, you're right.
It takes
but-
a long time.
Well, I'm sure there was something else. Although Josh's on about getting a PlayStation instead for...
I thought he was on about getting a PC.
Oh, is he?
He was talking about switching to PC, but PCs are mad expensive to keep up on. It's the only way to game now is to be on the PC. We're just we were a generation of consoles.
See, my problem is I've got a PC and it's a laptop, but it's a gaming laptop, and
You can
it's too
play
small.
you can play with your controller on it.
Yeah, I know. The screen's too small.
Oh.
Can't work out what the fuck's going on. Like it's,
Right.
I had to sit it with it fucking lying on my eyeballs basically when I was trying to, because I took it to Germany when I went there, tried to play a game and I was honestly about licking my fucking screen, and I still couldn't get a fucking kill to save me. But that's probably not necessarily the screen's fault. But
I used to game on a laptop about this size.
yeah, but you're used to playing on a fucking iPad, man.
yeah. I play on. I genuinely do play on a
A tiny little
a
TV,
28-inch TV.
480p, man.
It's way better though. I just can't. See, when you put me on one of these big flat screens, man, I'm just so pissed.
Do you know what? I get it, because see, I sit right in front of my living room TV, about 4 feet away from it when I'm playing it, and sometimes it's like I feel like I'm looking around.
Yeah.
Or it's like because I'm so close and it's so big, like you can see the lack of detail and stuff, and it just makes like I feel like on a more compressed screen it would be a clearer picture, just smaller.
Yeah.
So I do get you. It would probably be better, but the laptop's too small. It's like my laptop, I think, is like a 17-inch screen.
Well, that was the why.
Whereas that, at least that's like what, like a 42 or something.
That genuinely was the reason why I didn't want to just game on here, because I could just do it all on here, but then I like the Xbox and I like the feeling of it. I don't know. I'm making excuses there, to be honest. I probably could just hook up the controller to that. I'm not sure. But I thought if I just connect the HDMI cable to it, put it through there and game capture that.
I mean, you could
screen capture.
You could just plug your, like you say, plug your Xbox controller into that, plug that into the TV, and then it's basically just console anyway.
Yeah. Which is what I was thinking of doing.
And then you could run it all on that and play it on that.
Yeah. The thing is, right, I'm just not very good at setting all this stuff up. You know what I mean? Not tech wise with it.
Yeah, I don't. To be fair, I wouldn't know how to get that to stream. How to get your Xbox to stream on your laptop.
So it takes a little bit of time figuring it. I've never been that good with that kind of stuff.
Not very tech savvy.
Nah, I'm not.
Nah, I do spanners and hammers. Me as well. I'm not a software.
I use
kind of
knives.
Guy. Yeah.
It's a basic I am. I just use knives.
I cut things.
Yeah, knives, just sharp shit, really. Just like causing pain.
Especially myself.
Yeah. I only meant to myself. It's the best kind of pain.
Especially the emotional.
No, other people do that to me.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Another thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to shout out that barber down in the town, the new one.
I don't even, what's it called? I know the one you're on about
Christ,
again.
you've just done that.
Black shop with all windows, right beside the bike shop, across from Lidl, beside Perts. Is it Perts?
Yeah. It's across from where all the banks are. It's the new barber, something 3. But I went in today, right, and the guy, I was in there for about an hour and maybe like hour and 10 minutes. Just wanted a fade, boiled it in, did my fade, just talking to him the whole time, and then he just started doing all this mad shit with the beard and everything. Like, it took him like so long. Eventually, at one point, he got the steam machine out, and he was just blowing steam straight into my face the whole time, and I was sat like lying back, eyes shut, getting a massage.
See, was that actually pleasant, like having steam blasted in your face? Like, I got mad sweaty on it.
It was hot, like it was hard to breathe at the start. Like it was like right in your face, that hitting you right up, like direct center of the face, and I was like pretty hard to breathe. But after about 20 seconds, it was fine. You get used to it, and it was actually pretty nice because your whole face is just feeling like it's like opening up.
Oh yeah.
And then he puts this mad cream on, and it's quite stingy, especially like around the sides of your nose or wherever you get acne.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like dead stingy, and you could feel it like pulling the pores, stuff out the pores, all the dead skin out, and you wiped it off, man. And you could see all this like.
Was it like all the blackheads came out into the?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen an advert about that, getting that cream. I wanted to get some of that for my nose.
He did it on my face, man. It was unbelievable. And then just top class service, man. The shave on the beard was class. Gave me a massage on the temples, on the back of my head, my neck, my arms. It was class, man. And $25.
I was just waiting to say how much it was. 25 quid.
25
you got all that.
All of that, mate. And I think it was just purely because I was chatting to the boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My barber is £8, but that's because I get a 2 and I tidy up because I'm too scared to ask
How long
for
are you in there
still.
for? Too scared.
I don't know why, but I'm scared they're going to tell me they don't do fades. I don't know why. It's a
Is it
barber.
still-
They'll definitely do fades.
Is it still the same guy cutting hair?
No.
He's
It's
retired?
yeah, he retired years ago. It's my dad's pal Steve. It's his dad, Ian, that owned it. But it's now, isn't it? Brothick Barbers now.
I used to go. Yeah,
It's
I used to go
Kate
down when I was a
that
kid.
owns it, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's someone totally different now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure
really
they'll do
good, though.
fades.
It's really good. Oh, they definitely will. I know how unreasonable it is, but it's just because every time I go, I ask for a short 2 at the back and sides, and then just like bring it down at the top.
I'm laughing at you, but it's the exact reason why I left my barber was because I was too scared to ask if he would do a fade.
Yeah. You fucking dickhead.
I'm honest, that's genuine. So I had to go down to the Turkish guy because I was like, these guys do style. Let's go.
Nah, one day I'll man up and I'll just go and I'll just be like, today, fade.
Do you get loyalty stickers? I've got a loyalty card.
No, but
every six
it takes,
haircut. He gave
honestly,
me-
Steve, 20 minutes, £8. That's all it takes me to get my hair cut.
Yeah, but it's an experience, man. I'm telling you.
It is an experience, a quick one, because I don't like social environment. So,
Bro, I'm telling you, I was
fucking
lying there for
in-haircut
about
home.
45 minutes with my eyes shut, just getting my temples massaged, then my shoulders, my arms. He was like doing this popping thing, pulling my fingers out, man. Oh, genuinely, I didn't know where I was. At one point, I was questioning what type of establishment I was in.
And when the happy ending was coming.
Yeah, I was getting really excited, but it just turned out I was still in the barber. It's fine. That's all I came in for.
No.
I genuinely was.
I was just a way to make another joke, but I'm not gonna.
I genuinely went in just to get a haircut, and then the haircut was like 15 quid, the fade or something, right? And then everything else was a tenner.
What was it called? Everyone else, like, what did he?
I don't know.
What did you pay for?
Nothing. I just paid him 25 quid. I actually gave him 30 quid for a $5 tip as well. But he
Yeah,
charged
but what did, like, when you went in, what did you say?
just a fade. And then he started chatting to me, and he was like, I'm going to look after you, bruv. And then just did all this mad action
And then after it, you went $25.
yeah. And then he also gave me like this tub of wax that they have.
But could you have gone in and been like, nah, I just want the fade for £15?
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't want touched all like rubbed on my face and shit.
It
like
was
that,
class. But
like when I
honestly,
get my hair cut, I want to get it cut and fuck on.
bro, I'm telling you, it was so good. He did the wax up the nose, trimmed up the beard. The
I do
tash,
need
everything.
that, but all the only he done that cream and the wax up the nose, which I feel like I could just do at home and it would be less anxiety inducing.
There was like so many things. He used like so many products as well. Like he used like 4 or 5 different like sprays, products, all these types of things. It was cool.
Not in your hair or your face.
Everything, both.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. And that's the second time I've been in there now, and the second time they gave me something for free as I left. Like
What
a
did
big
they give
tub,
you, did you say?
big tub of hair wax.
A big tub of hair wax.
Yeah.
For free.
Well, it's probably because I tipped him a $5. I'm assuming.
Oh. Fair.
It was good though. Yeah. Well, that's just what to shout them out.
I'll stick to asking for a 2 for now. I'll stick to being too scared to ask for a fade.
Such a bitch.
Yeah.
How could you go around fighting the world, choking people out all over the world, and you can't even ask for a fade from your barber?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why. Because I go to other, like, I used to go to Brown and Sons in Dundee, and I would walk in and I would straight up ask them for a fade. And
new barber, new me.
yeah. I think it's because, this is going to sound so unreasonable, but I think because when you go on their website, like, well, if you go on, like, they've got like a Booksley thing to like book getting your haircut from them, and you can book it as from Brown and Sons, yeah, and so you can order it as like a fade, like a skin fade and so and so. So because it goes in, I can kind of be like, this one on the menu, like skin fade and a like fucking thing. Whereas the my barber here, they don't have like a price list, so it's like I walk in, I'm like, cut, just make it shorter. You know what I mean?
Man, just ask.
Yeah, so I need to just be like, it's as if, it's as if I feel like I'm gonna be like, do you do a fade? Get out! What? A fade? Fuck off!
How dare you ask us such questions?
I know. Here, shut up, scum. Like, you know what I mean? But nah, I don't know why. It makes absolutely no sense. I don't know why.
Sat in the chair, the boy next to you's getting a fade, going, damn, that looks good.
Yeah, this is a great fade you've just given me, and I'm like, just a 2.
Yeah, bro, you need
I
man
don't know
up
why.
and ask them.
It's one of them total irrational things. I don't know why.
It's always the same. It's always the same. It's the same. It is the exact same reason why I left my barber. I just felt uncomfortable asking because he was an old guy.
There's got to be a reason for that. If it's not just me, then it can't be that weird. If it's me and you, then I wonder if there's a reason why. There's a
because you get into a routine with your barber, innit? So like after a while, you start chatting about the same shit. You get the same haircut, and then I don't know.
Nah, but this is pure just lack of desire to ask for a fade.
Mine was always like, fades are kind of new things, right? So my old barber was like 45, 50 or something. So I didn't know if he did fades either, and I didn't know if he was any good at them.
Okay.
And if I was getting a fade, I wanted a proper one, and I knew the Turkish boys were really good at it. So that was the main reason I didn't ask him and went to the other person. To be fair,
the woman that cut my hair is like 30s.
She probably can do a fade though.
Yeah, she definitely can. This is the thing. I know she definitely will.
So it's probably not just a thing. It's probably just your weird.
Yeah. Oh well, that'll be that then.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I'm going to go. Now, do you know? I'm want to make you a fucking thing. The next time I go get my haircut, I'm asking for a fade.
Oh, here I've actually got a video of the the steam thing I was getting.
Oh.
Doesn't look that good in the video because it was.
Nah, it's not. You said at first I couldn't breathe, so it's not gonna look good at all.
That was it, man. 2 seconds of that. It was fucking class though.
Just getting fair.
It was getting proper steam.
Blasted in the pus.
Basically, what it does is it makes it like not sore when you've got like the knife going around your. Because he got the switchblade out in that, and he was going round my beard.
Oh,
and
what's
that
it?
and
A
everything.
throat cut. What's it called? Cutthroat razor.
Yeah, cutthroat razor, and he was doing that round the sides and everything. So
I think I went to maybe I've been put off I went to one in Dundee, Lochee, to a Turkish barber's there, and he used to cut throat for me, and yeah, it was one of the worst haircuts I've ever had.
in Lochee, man,
Yeah.
of all the places. Jesus Christ.
Do you know what? It was just. It's
You
'cause
really
at that
didn't
time
like
I lived,
yourself.
No, but I lived in Lochee, so this is the time it was like literally at the end of the road that I lived on at the time.
You were willing to take those type of risks.
Yeah, I let someone from Lochee put a cutthroat next to my neck.
Nah,
that's I'm a
it's
fucking
not, that's not the one.
Big man, yeah.
It's not the one, mate. It's not the one. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
nah, it was a bad haircut too. It was really bad, and I didn't get any of the special treatment that you got. There was no fucking
I think it was.
rosy pluckers or anything.
Once again, I think it was just because I was purely chatting to the boy the whole time.
Oh no, I don't. I just don't. I don't know. I'm not.
I don't-
Built for
yeah, I'm not
speaking to
normally
my
like that.
hairdresser, Like, a
Nah, I don't know. Maybe I am a bit like that.
little bit more extroverted.
I don't feel like I am. Sometimes, nah. It depends what mood I'm in. 100% depends what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
I woke up in a mood today that I was getting shit done. And I would just fancied to chat.
Fair.
Also, those
That's you that's making the
yeah,
noise.
that was me that time. That was me that time. Also, did you check out that Evanescence song I sent you? Oh, not Evanescence. It was Cascada.
Wait,
my
what,
God.
the Cascada one?
Yeah. South Park.
No. So this is what I was saying. So
It was-
oh, my phone's recording that twice. I've done that. Fucking hell, man.
That's
slapping
amazing.
my pockets, man. Fucking tramp. I was about to start digging down the side of the couch. Yeah, no, I've seen loads of them. Is it Evanescence is one of them?
Yeah, he
Like
does
loads of the
Evanescence.
Cartman covers
Yeah,
of one. There
yeah.
is one specifically. I'll need to go and have a look at it. That it's like, even all the comments, they're going like, why did he put his entire heart and soul into this, man? Because
Yeah.
it sounds fucking mental.
I think it is the Evanescence Bring Me to Life one. When he does that one, it's
I
unbelievable.
think it is. I think that is what you're on
It's
about.
like
I'm
an
actually
AI.
interested. Get your phone out. Get it on.
Oh, you want it on?
Yeah, I want for everyone else to fucking
Hear it.
yeah to hear what we're
Right,
talking
okay,
about
give me
because
2
it's
seconds.
like it's just this is actually quite. It's because his voice is so raspy. It makes it sound like he's putting all the feels into it. You know what I mean? Home,
Yeah, that was it.
wake me up, wake me.
Yeah, it's like, but that's like a quick snippet of it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's fucking slamming.
It was pretty good.
They should make
though,
a
wasn't
whole song of that.
They
Somebody,
did, they
somebody,
did.
somebody commented on a thing saying they should make a whole album of just his,
Yeah, yeah.
his covers on them.
I'd be, how amazing would that be if South Park got a hold of that and actually put it in one of their episodes?
Or yeah, if they made like a South Park episode where he like does a concert or something.
Well,
like that.
they've done loads of musical ones before. One of my favourite ever episodes of South Park is the Christian rock episode where they make a Christian rock band.
Oh, I've
mate.
not seen that one. Do you know what? It's actually unfortunate. I've seen limited episodes of.
I used to
South
go
Park.
back-
I've seen I've seen a good few of them, but not.
There used to
that
be a
many.
website called All SP. I think it was just allsp.com. It was all South Park, and it was every episode of South Park every season. And I just
Is
used to go. Well, that was back in the day, like when I was like 11, 12, and I just used to watch them all.
Is it not on Netflix now though?
I don't know what it's on.
It's on something because I watched. It was Josh got me to watch it for a while. I'm sure it was on something like either Prime or Netflix. One of the two of them had it on anyway. Because
Is
I
it-
watched the one with the e-scooters.
No,
When
I've
they
not
were,
seen
oh man, it must have been a newer one. They were all belting about on e-scooters, and they were on about like, it was just mental. Like Timmy, they were doing like, what's the like Uber.
All right,
But
yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
they had like, was it scooters or like sit on things or something like that, and he was like this mental Uber driver that like was the best Uber driver in town. So I think he was carting people around.
Oh, I
He was
have
like,
seen this
"Timmy!"
episode, I think.
Yeah, is it
yeah,
that
yeah,
one?
I have seen this episode.
Yeah, that.
I haven't seen a lot of South Park recently. To
Probably
be
be
fair,
funny
but
if you'd watched it. Me explaining it wasn't exactly comedy. But
I get the gist.
yeah.
Come here. No, but I've seen a lot of South Park, but I haven't seen a lot of the new seasons of South Park. if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of like from season like 1 to 15. I watched a lot of them.
Nah, I've seen it because Josh watched a lot of it. We used to watch it with him when I was around at his.
Yeah.
That's most of where I've seen it.
I got introduced to it from older people, like when I was at like New Year's parties with my parents.
Yeah. Do you know there's an episode? So they apparently had a falling out with the guy that plays Chef.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they had a falling out with the guy that played Chef, and he like wasn't gonna do. I don't know the exact story, but basically, wasn't gonna do the program anymore, and that's why in there's one episode entirely dedicated to making it like that Chef's a nonce.
Really?
Oh mate, you should honestly go find it. That Josh was showing me. It's like the writers had like a falling out with the guy that done the voice for it. For some reason, he wasn't doing it again. So then the next episode, it's like he's basically like this big dirty. Turns out the chef's a big dirty nonce, and they've like got a song about it. It's
Oh
fucking
my
mental.
god,
You'll need to
mate!
go and see if you can find it. Eh?
Oh my god, let me have a look.
Yeah, because you'll need to watch the episode when you get a chance as well. Like if you can't find it, I'll remember and ask Josh. But he's spoken to me a couple of times about it before, and it's mental because there's a song in it. Oh, I can't remember, but he starts just being proper like dodgy towards the kids now, and it's so mental, and they just make it like he's a total ped.
Guys, what? Something's wrong with Chef. He's saying some really weird stuff. Like what? I think he wants to have sex with me. What?
How did they get the actor to do the voice?
I don't know if it's a different person that sounds the same or something. Yeah, it's a different actor.
Good.
Well, how about I meet you boys after work and we can make love?
Oh, so they've edited it for different
Yeah.
bits.
Excuse me?
Come on, children. You're my sexual fantasy. Let's all make sweet love.
Who savages that?
What? No
Yeah,
way!
so they were like, "Oh, you want to have an argument, Dusty?" So they just made his character out to be a big nonce before he left.
That's
It's mental.
unbelievable!
Yeah, mentally.
Oh, that's
South Park are top level savages. Like
that's one thing you don't do, man.
Nah.
If you're doing that, you don't do it to South Park. You don't
South
do
Park
it to
is
them.
debatably the only or one of the only programs that cannot be cancelled,
No.
cannot be fucking shunned. It is like it is just South Park. Like it is just
It's
that
been
is it.
so outrageous the whole time.
Yeah.
Literally taking shots at themselves, at their own
Yes.
country, at every other country. Everyone gets it.
I think it's like South Park is almost like there because there has to be a worst of everything.
Yeah,
There has to be a worst of everything to know what the worst is, and South Park is the worst of like that of being savage.
Yeah, they
So
definitely.
it has
go
to
the
be
hardest.
there. They know that they have to be the limit.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll probably call it there on this episode, Kevin.
Oh yeah, that got very sidetracked actually.
Yeah, we did. We went off on a wee tangent, but that was our week, really.
Yeah.
All in all, that was what happened to me through the week. We did the football golf. We did had a party at Dale's house. Watched
Yeah.
the UFC. Watched the boxing. We talked a little bit about Jake Paul and Nate Diaz's shite fight.
Yeah.
And we spoke about the barbers a little bit as well. I can't even remember what after that. But it was a decent episode. I enjoyed it. Well, cheers mate, for joining us on the podcast. Catch everybody soon.
Peace.
Peace.